guys, we're gonna draw the girl from Wild. When I do the drawings for the book, I just use a mechanical pencil and an eraser to do all the line work. Usually I color it onto the computer with Photoshop, but today we're gonna do it a little bit differently. So I'm gonna draw in pencil, and then I'm gonna color first, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of an ink line on top of all the lines I've done. Yeah, so it's gonna be something new for both of us. Okay, so with most characters you have to, or you don't have to do anything, but it's nice to kind of simplify their shape. So the only shapes we really use for Wild is like triangles, ovals, circles. See, and you can see that I use a lot of lines to make a whole shape. See. And the fun thing about Wild is that her hair is so messy that it doesn't have to be perfect. There's not one way to do it. So there's a lot of curly lines, and then there's a lot of leaves. And I just make leaves by making a line and then pretty much just drawing hearts, upside down hearts on it, so it looks like a vine. A bit of blush. Make her look pretty happy. Maybe we'll stick her teeth out. She has big ears, kind of big ears, actually pretty small. She has a big head. She has a triangle body. She doesn't wear clothes, so I'm gonna just draw those. Her hands. She's sitting down. It's her little legs. You can draw some flowers if you like, you don't need to. So as you can see, there's a lot of different kind of lines you have to make for her hair. I think that's the hardest part of her. I'm gonna make her sitting on a big rock. So this is kind of fun to do too. You can make different kind of textured lines. So I'm doing a jaggy one because it's kind of a dirty looking rock. And you might notice I hold my pencil in a really kind of weird way. My grandma thinks it looks like a chicken foot. But when I was a kid, I liked it more because I could, when I'd hold my pencil like this, I felt like it was hard to kind of move around. I feel like I have more movement because I hold it like this, but it's up to you. I'm gonna put some colors in. I know this looks like yellow, but not all leaves are green. Oop. This one's kind of running out of ink, but we can at least put it on top of another one to add some texture. I also have some colored pencils too. Sometimes I like to use both of them just because I can kind of add some more textures to it. See, maybe we can put a little bit of shading here. I'm not a big fan of this green personally. Let's see. Because if you look at Wilde in the book, she doesn't have, I don't know if this one has ink either. It does. This one's a nice color. Her hair isn't all the same color green. It's like a lot of mixes. So I'm gonna just kind of, it looks kind of messy now, but that's okay. You shouldn't be scared of mess. I had a few kind of hairs with the pencil. Ooh, I don't know if I like that green. Okay. I think I'm not gonna color Wild Girl, but I might color her rock a little bit. These are really cool. They're like really fat pencils. I might use a little bit of that one. See? But it gets your hands really dirty, so watch out. Use some blue. I know you think rocks are all gray, but they're not always. Nice if I had kind of like a blue-gray pencil. Let's see if this one will work. Okay, it looks pretty crazy, and you might be kind of confused about where I'm going with this. So we're gonna try and work a little bit with the ink on top. Okay, so I'm gonna try and so I left her eyes blank, but I'm going to fill them up with ink. I really like using this ink nib because if you press it hard, you get a fatter line, and you can make it really scratchy. I like the noise it makes too. As you can see, like Wild is kind of she's very red. And I made her kind of more pinky because I wanted her hair to pop out. And green is the opposite color of red on the color wheel. So the colors stand out brighter when they're put next to each other. I feel like you can just add as many leaves as you think necessary. I don't think there's too many you can put on. Oh, I think that's done. I think that's it.